Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Paint Those Piggies. Sorry if the tripod is shaking. Got Millie rubbing on it. There she is. So today I have a really exciting video. At least I think it's exciting. I decided last night that I wanted to do my Thanksgiving nail polish recommendations, and this may seem weird. It still kind of seems a little weird to me, but any holiday or like special occasion calls for special nail polish, in my opinion. At least that's how I treat it. I plan ahead at what I'm going to wear for that holiday or special event or whatever. So I wanted to pick out some polishes that I think are totally Thanksgiving appropriate. I mean, it's only one day. Thanksgiving isn't really even my favorite holiday or on the top 3 favorite holidays, but it's still a reason for me to dress up and have nice nails. So I picked out 10 different polishes. As always with these polish recommendations, you don't have to have that specific polish. It's really more of a color family to keep in mind. So let's get right into my polish recommendations. First up, I have a polish, and this to me is like essentially pumpkin pie in a bottle. I'm actually debating wearing this as my Thanksgiving manicure with like tiny nail art pumpkin pie slices. I haven't officially decided. Usually when it comes to the night before, I just totally change my mind and do something different. But this polish I am referring to as Essie Playing Koi. This is one my husband refers to as a fox orange, like it is the color of a fox. It's like almost a mix between brown and orange, but this one to me just screams like pumpkin pie. The formula was really good and I really enjoyed it. It actually looks more orange on the first coat and more brown. You see, she's pawing at me. It actually looks more orange on the first coat and more brown on the second coat, but I really liked it. It's totally just like a pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie type polish. So that is my first pick. Next up, I have one that I wore recently, and it's more in the neutral kind of tones. I tried to pick a range of polishes from like nudes to neutrals to glitter to toned down to extravagant, so it kind of covers everybody's polish preference because I know everybody is different on their polishes. This one is so gorgeous to me. It's a neutral toned polish, but it still has color to it. So if you don't want to wear a nude but you don't want to wear something colorful, I would highly recommend this polish. This is OPI Scores a Gold. From the Brazil collection. That collection was really a good collection to me. This one is very much like a plummy brownie taupe kind of color. It's one of those colors that can look different in all kinds of lights and that has like a different mix of colors, so it always looks a little bit different. In the bottle right now it looks like almost like it has mauve in it. It could technically be kind of rosy, but this one is really gorgeous. That's like a terrible description, but it's a really gorgeous neutral polish. So if you want to wear color but you don't want to be too loud about it, I would definitely recommend this color. Again, that is OPI Scores a Gold. Next up, I have like a wild card polish. This is definitely something that I would wear. A little bit crazy, a little bit quirky, which is kind of how I am. This was also in a weekly manis a couple of weeks ago, and this is Butter London Scuppered. This is a really unique polish. It's almost like a base of bronze and gold, but it has tiny little glimmers of almost like a chartreuse lime green color. And I know that sounds a little bit weird, but the mix of it is really pretty. It just looks shimmery and glowy on the nails. This is definitely the most unique polish in the group that I picked out because I didn't want to get too crazy with it. I think of Thanksgiving as like warm foods, pumpkins, spices, you know, different things like that. So I wanted to stick with that kind of color palette. I felt like this does stick with that color palette, but being a little bit more unique, especially with like the pop of really bright green glitter. So that again is Butter London Scuppered. Next up is one that I really enjoyed wearing recently. It's a very glowy polish on the nails. It looks like molten metal. And this one is OPI Sweet Caramel Sundae. This is from the Summer California Dreamin' collection, but I think it really works well as a fall polish. I'll show a picture of it in the sunlight, which is the swatch I used. Some of the swatches are old swatches, and some have like my stupid nails that are growing, my stupid looking nails that are growing out. I tried almond shaped for like one day, hated it, and then now I'm waiting for my squares to grow back out. But this one is an old swatch. It is taken in the sunlight and it looks so glowy and fantastic. It's almost like if you combine bronze with champagne, this is the color you would get. It's like a molten liquid copper on the nails and it is so gorgeous. So that is like my metallic pick for the Thanksgiving polishes, and that is OPI Sweet Caramel Sundae. Next up is the most neutral, nude, work appropriate, whatever you want to call it, polish, which I still love colors like this, even though I like crazy, bright, loud, kind of weird colors. I really enjoy like an opaque nude polish. I know I've mentioned that a ton of times before, but this one I picked because it's a little bit deeper and it's a little bit taupey compared to like a typical nude or neutral polish. This is OPI's Icelanded, a bottle of OPI, and it's from the most recent Iceland collection. I guess that's the second most recent because the holiday collection is out, but this is from the fall winter 2017 collection. This is like a taupe nude to me. It leans really neutral, so I think anybody could wear a polish this color. I just think it's gorgeous. I think understated nudes like this are really pretty on the nails, and so I picked this one because it's a little bit deeper for fall and winter, but the formula is really good and it's just a really pretty polish. So that again is OPI's Icelanded, a bottle of OPI. Next up, I have another play on neutral, nudish kind of polish, but this one's kicked up a notch. It does have a hint of color, has a hint of shimmer. This one I think is really good if you want to wear a little bit of color but still want to stay in the neutral realm. This one is almost like a warm pink polish. I think it's perfect for fall. This one is Hands Off My Kielbasa. This one I wear and I get a lot of compliments on. It's like people aren't used to seeing a polish this color. It is a warm pink, but it's got like a coppery shimmer in it and a silver shimmer in it. It's kind of hard to describe, but I think these kind of muted rose colors are perfect for fall. I know one of you guys mentioned that you've been wearing rose polish or like this kind of warm pink color, and I think that's a perfect fall choice. So this is just like a shimmery warm pink. I think it's really nice. I think the warmness in it kind of gives it that Thanksgiving feel to it. So that again is Hands Off My Kielbasa by OPI. Next, I have my last kind of neutral, kind of warm polish. Most of these polishes in here are warm, but I do have a cooler tone pick at the end. This one is one that is like a neutral nude. It would pretty much go with any kind of outfit that you wore. That's hard for me. Clothing is hard for me, so that's why I mentioned that. This one is OPI's Going My Way or Norway. And it's almost like a nude caramel color. It's definitely a little bit deeper in color than your typical nude, but it will have some color on the nails, especially for someone like as pale as I am. This to me is just a really nice cream polish. You can't really go wrong with just a neutral nude kind of polish, and I tried to find polishes that would please everybody's palette, so this is why I picked this very warm shade of nude as opposed to like a pinky nude and a neutral, taupey, almost cool toned nude. But this one is definitely for like the warm polish color lovers. That was a mouthful. But again, this one is OPI's Going My Way or Norway. It's got a beautiful formula. It's just like a rich, warm cream polish. I have two Zoyas. I swatched them together. So this one is just a beautiful deep oxblood color. I love the color oxblood for fall and winter especially, but I think it's just got like a warmth and a gorgeousness to it. This one I picked because it's a little bit deeper on the spectrum of oxbloods. This one is Zoya Claire, and I think it's just a stunning color. It's almost like got a little bit more brown in it than red, so it's less red leaning, but I think it's just glossy, vampy, and gorgeous. When I put it on, I just thought like, this is the kind of red that I really like. It's almost like a deepened maroon, but I think this would be a gorgeous polish if you're looking for something more vampy or you like darker polish colors. This is just it's a good polish. That again is Zoya Claire. And then for my swatches, I picked like the most fall looking Thanksgiving glitter I could think of, and this one is Zoya's Maria Luisa. This one probably looks gold from far away. It is gold, but it is a gold glitter topper. It's almost like someone took gold leaf and put it in a bottle, and then that's what you end up with on your nails. I don't normally wear gold polishes, but I think Thanksgiving is like a time of warmth and family and togetherness and that kind of cozy feeling. So I feel like if any time would be appropriate to wear gold for myself, it would be for Thanksgiving, because I usually never wear gold. But this is just a really cool like flaky gold glitter topper. You'll see that I paired it over Zoya Claire because it had a lot of contrast to it. I don't think I've ever worn it on a lighter polish. I'm sure it would be pretty, but I just thought the high contrast between these two looked really good. So that is my like very festive glitter. Again, that is Zoya's Maria Luisa. And last up was kind of like my wild card pick. I decided to pick this because it's got color to it, but it also has a warm quality to it. It's almost like the base is cool, but the shimmer is warm, so you kind of got the best of both worlds. And this is Marc Jacobs Petra. This is one of 3 Marc Jacobs polishes that I own, and 2 of them were because they were gifts from my sister. So this is one that I got as a gift. It is a totally stunning polish. I mean, it is stunning. The formula is stunning. This polish is a little bit hard to describe. It's almost got like a warm plum base to it, but it's got shimmer in it that are both gold and silver, so it's very neutral when you've got cool tones and warm tones together, but it is just like a shimmery, stunning polish. Now I've just talked myself into wearing this polish for Thanksgiving. When I swatched it last night, I was just blown away because it is stunning. I had worn it before, but I didn't have swatch photos of it, but this is just a gorgeous polish, like hands down. It's just gorgeous. So that again is Marc Jacobs Petra. That is it for my Thanksgiving polish picks. If you already know what you're wearing for Thanksgiving, please let everyone in the comments know down below. I don't know what I'm wearing yet. It will probably be something completely different than what I imagined, but I hope you guys enjoyed this and you didn't find it too crazy. Now I have cat hair on my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You didn't find it too weird, but polish pick videos are some of my favorite videos to film. Probably my hands down favorites to film. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye. You want to come here? Look, you're a fall polish cat. Come here.